Welcome everybody to Jurassic Park for the SEGA Genesis.
SEGA.
Yes, the T-Rex just screamed Sega. I have to admit, that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, Jurassic Park, developed by Blue Sky Studios, I think. Yeah, apparently...
So before making franchises, they were doing games
Oh,
on their own.
Hold on, I think I forgot to edit something out. Hold on, never mind. Whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. The rest was edited anyway, so I can ensure that. So that's anyway. Yeah, sorry. We're yeah, Universal City Studios, Amblin Entertainment Inc. All rights are reserved. Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this on the fence, by the way. Okay.
So, okay.
I wanted to hear the entire music before we don't want to ask it right now. Okay, so basically this is a side scroller, obviously, and basically what we're gonna do is we can play as both Grant and a velociraptor. However, we're gonna do Grant's campaign first, since it's actually the longer campaign, because the Grant has to go through 7 levels and Raptor only has to go through 5 levels.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Hold on,
so we're doing Grant's campaign first, I guess.
Cutscene.
Yes,
Oh,
go.
shit.
Hello there, sweetie.
I was gonna say Blue Sky. You know, the
And Grant died.
The Rex has
Grant.
demolished your car. The electric fences are down. All dinosaurs are loose on the island. Make your way through the jungle to the power station. I was gonna say, you know the Blue Sky software developers of this game?
Blue Sky Software.
Yeah. Apparently, you know Superman 64?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Sky were working on a PlayStation version of the game, and it actually was much better than the N64 version, but unfortunately the publishers lost the license to make Superman games, so they couldn't get another one, so that game's now unpublished.
Alright, anyway, allow me to share the story of this game that, in terms of me. Back when I was 7 and I saw Jurassic Park for the first time, obviously it captured my imagination, so obviously having a Genesis, I bought the Genesis game. So what you're seeing right now is yet another childhood favorite of mine. I played the shit out of this game back when I was a little 7-year-old. So, yeah.
So which campaign do you like better?
The Raptor. I mean, come on, Grant is fine, but who wouldn't want to play as a velociraptor?
But where's the Jurassic Park theme?
See, the thing is, Dwibs, I think they got the license to use the character of Grant and the overall Jurassic Park name, but they didn't get the rights for the rest. So there's no other characters except for Grant, and there's no music for the movie. Sorry.
Oh.
No, Grant, don't.
So basically, here's how it works. Basically, Grant's... Okay, these things for some reason can be used as trampolines. Don't ask me how, they just can. Anyway, basically, the way this works. Basically, I have these weapons. The one I'm using right there you can see the top left. That's the weakest... those are the weakest darts. Basically, the blue darts are the weakest, and the red darts are the strongest. Basically, the weapons don't actually kill the dinosaurs, it's just... put them to sleep, as you're seeing right now. So don't worry, we're not actually killing anybody. So
No dinosaurs were harmed in the making of this game.
yes.
Except all the ones that died billions of years ago.
What a shame.
Oh, remember, Dwibs, those ones weren't involved in the making of this game, so the statement still stands.
Indeed. So has anybody here actually played this game except for me?
No.
I have.
Not really, but I played basically the non-licensed Capcom version Dino Crisis.
Oh yeah, Dino Crisis. I like Dino Crisis.
Oh hey
as well,
T-Rex,
but
how you doing? T-Rex,
T-Rex.
sorry.
Triceratops.
Sorry, I derped.
Ow!
Well,
Yeah.
dude.
Yes. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. And now showing you the Tyrannosaurus Rex. What? You didn't know it walked on all 4s?
Excuse me. Okay.
Also, yeah, the screams of the dinosaurs are terrifying.
Yeah.
And not saying that bad,
Actually,
they're just...
it's interesting you mentioned that. Remember, Teo, when I first played this game, I was 7 years old. Can you imagine me as a 7-year-old watching that intro we just saw? Because that's intro for a 7-year-old. That intro is scary as shit.
Yeah. What's up with SEGA Genesis game being frightening?
The weird thing is, like, well, I played a lot of these SEGA Genesis games when I was 5, and I surprisingly wasn't scared by them. Maybe it's because games were more so my stronger suit, so I guess I didn't fear them as much. However, I can certainly see where everyone's coming from on how a lot of SEGA Genesis games with their atmosphere could creep out a lot of players.
So yeah, if you see a Brachiosaurus, like I just shoot at it until it goes away.
Dr. Grant.
Yellen's main powers applied, and velociraptors are taking over the power station. Be careful.
That's right.
Yes, be careful.
Alright, so level 2, the power station. By the way, gotta love the... I do like the sound effects with the dinosaurs. They're actually pretty well done, I think.
Dun 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 dun. Why the game isn't putting in the music, so I've got to do it.
Alright, so basically... okay. Basically, allow me to complain about something right now. The controls. The controls in this game suck. See, the thing is... I'm trying to get to those grenades so I can catch them. The problem is that it's hard to do so from the stairs because you can't really calculate how far he's gonna fall. So,
Really? You can't?
trust me, you have to play it to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have played it. That's why I'm a bit confused, because it's basically just calculate how far of a distance he'll have to go.
Well, remember, Jovah, I started playing when he was 7. Tell that to a 7-year-old kid.
I was 5 when I played it, and I got the gist of it.
Anyway.
But then again, I was all about finding the secrets of a game. I liked it as a challenge. So I guess I'm probably sort of the exception.
It also...
Not with the music, it sounds like a drunken elephant.
By the way, I didn't know Grant was such an athletic guy.
Yeah.
You think he's athletic? Yeah, wait till you see what he accomplishes by the end of his campaign.
Also, you knew when the power plant was so huge and labyrinthic.
Is this playthrough only 2 parts?
Yes, 2 parts.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing one for Grant's campaign and the other for the Raptor campaign.
Actually, Grant's campaign takes about 1.5 because the Raptor campaign is so easy that you can get it over really quickly.
Huh. Okay.
Remember, 2 levels less, and the Raptor can jump high, so you can skip quite a bit of level.
Don't worry, Pedro, I remember.
Well, I haven't played this game, so...
Alright, so be careful of the electricity, because believe it or not, if you do get hit with electricity, you'll see a sprite, a brief second of sprite of Grant's skeleton. So, yeah, if you're easily scared by that thing, avoid it.
I'm guessing that you as a kid was traumatized whenever the skeleton showed up.
No, I wasn't traumatized. I'm just saying that it's kind of gruesome for a game that's supposed to appeal to kids, because kids were obviously the high target audience for Jurassic Park. To have a guy get electrocuted and you see a skeleton, for Christ's sake. Then again, I guess Home Alone 2 did that too, I guess, so...
Yeah.
Yes, it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah, true.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Raptors! There you go.
And you shot it in the crotch.
Don't worry,
The wonder is twitching.
Unless it's still a she.
They're all a she, at least according to the movie.
Yeah, the whole...
Remember, Paige, some of them turned into males eventually.
Yeah, but the thing is, we never knew that the raptors actually multiplied. Remember, they were all confined in a very small number in that cage. So...
Actually, they... Let's see,
Yeah, remember, John Hammond wanted them in that cage because he didn't want them to propagate.
Oh, I love the music here. What's up with the music?
Anyway, they're pretty much saying that all the dinosaurs were able to change their males, so we can assume that eventually one of them did become male.
The Count Sagnatus, no! There you go. Fortunately, there's a health kit there, so I can recover my health. There we go. Basically, those 3 life bars there, basically I have a total of 3 lives, and if I lose all 3 lives, it's game over. So yeah, don't die 3 times. Fortunately, this game has a password system, so you can always save the passwords whenever you start a level.
Okay.
Yep.
Of course, since this is not, playing an emulator, I use save states every time I finish a level because, well, that just so I can make my job easier instead of having to insert a password.
Sure.
Well, again, I'm playing the when I eventually get to Bugsy 3D, I'm doing the version on its disc, and it's the European one, so I can't save.
Oh, great. European frame rate, thanks a lot.
Actually, no, Jovah, I can't. In the European version of Bugsy 3D, there's no save feature, even though it came out after the American version.
Dwibs, I was talking about the inevitable 50 frames per second we're gonna have to deal with.
It's talking about the fact that PS1 and PS2 games in Europe had 50 frames instead of 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, in the case of Bugsy 3D, that's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is that I can't save, and it's a horrible game.
Okay, so we're almost on
That's your biggest concern because you're the one playing it, but I've seen 50 frames per second in action, and it makes for a rather not fun experience to even watch.
Because you're used to 60 hertz.
Well, not just that, but 50 frames outright sucks.
True, I agree.
So,
It's either
question,
30 or
Pedro, are
60.
there actual boss fights in this game?
No. Well, the closest thing we have to
Well,
boss
yeah,
fights
it's a
is...
platformer, so,
You don't get to fight the T-Rex as a boss.
Actually,
that's
fight the
Tomb Raider.
you don't fight the T-Rex. What you do is you escape the T-Rex more so, as we're about to see.
Oh, it's Tomb
counted
Raider.
I count it as a boss fight since it falls into the TV tropes category of boss of advancing doom, where it's sort of a chase fight.
Yeah, when you say Tomb Raider, do you mean the original
Of course,
game?
I mean the classic one. Come on, have you seen a Tomb Raider? I don't think Square Enix will be that creative to do a T-Rex boss fight.
That was the T-Rex boss fight in the remake?
Anniversary, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One thing I'll give definitely credit, the sprites for the dinosaurs, including the T-Rexes, are actually pretty damn well done. Okay, now that I've thrown a grenade at him, he just ignores me.
Sure.
Anywho, unless I have this mistaken with another Jurassic Park game, I'm pretty sure by the end Grant actually does defeat the T-Rex, and that allows for a certain event to take place, which I'd rather not spoil.
Whatever.
You will find a rubber raft outside by the river. It is low on fuel, and all the fuel cans are scattered downstream.
Because we said so.
Question, who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
Look at the
Doctor,
pretty body.
the guy in charge.
I guess. Okay, so this is a level that's exclusive to Grant. The river level. Basically, you have to use the boat, and basically every time you're pressing left or right on the D-pad, you're actually forced using the engine, which means you're wasting fuel. And if you run out of fuel, you won't be able to control the boat. Means if the stream is not going where you want to go, you're fucked. So make sure you always collect fuel cans whenever you find them. Because if you run out of fuel, you're pretty much fucked. I mean, it is possible to save yourself if you happen to be in a place where you can still somehow get fuel, but it's not a good idea at all to take risks. Just, if you see a fuel can, get it. So yeah, basically, let's keep going. It's also a good idea. One of the tricks you can use for this level is when you're going through, when you're allowing the waterfalls to take you through someplace, let go of the D-pad. That way you won't be spending any fuel. You'll just allow the stream to take you. So only spend fuel when you really need to, basically.
Precisely.
And there's the T-Rex again. Grenade.
Right to the face.
A lot of well-placed valves for that T-Rex to
There you go, see
stick
right
her
here.
head out
Right,
from.
in this particular spot, I'm not pressing anything, I'm letting the stream take me. But now, I pressed right, so the stream won't, you know, take me, because if I fall from too great a height, I'll die instantly. So, don't do that.
Key to them to allow a second ref there, just in case.
Alright, let's go. And now,
That's funny. I don't remember the scene in the movie where Dr. Alan Grant was running around on platforms.
I'm guessing they figured
It must have been a deleted scene.
I remember Dwibs in a lot of licensed games back in the day, they tend to love fillers.
Like that memorable bit
Actually,
back in the Back to the Future game where they recreated the wonderful scene of Marty collecting all the clocks and
Hold on,
beating the
what were you
beats.
saying there, Pedro?
This game actually does not follow the plot of the movie at all, because all that Dr. Grant is doing here is trying to escape the island. That's all he's trying to do. He's not actually trying to save the kids. He's not trying to find Sadler. There's no Jeff Goldblum. The only character in this game from the movie is Grant. Everything else is just made up from scratch, really.
Not to mention the triumphant ending.
Anyway.
Ow.
Okay, get another fuel can and back.
Ow.
Alright, let's continue. I'm allowing myself to go slower so I can easily throw the grenade at him. Because the T-Rex really can't eat you in one bite, and you'll even see Grant's hat floating in the wind after he does it. Which is really funny, but I was trying my best not to die because I only have 3 lives, so I can use those 3 lives, so I'm just not gonna waste them. Alright, now I have to go through land here. If you allow yourself to fall through that waterfall, you'll die, so don't do that. There you go, you're actually supposed to go here. There we go. I mean, the reason we don't follow the movie, I guess, is because I thought they probably figured there's not enough moments in the movie to make set pieces from, I guess. So they figured, let's just make our own shit up, I guess.
You know, now that you mention that, that's one of the reasons why I love Traveler's Tales' Lego games, because, like, well, they're one of the few game companies that actually manages to make every moment based off of a part from a movie fun without having to add in that much filler. It's like, well, hey, we have this mundane situation in the movie, well, let's make it a whole gameplay element that's actually investing in the game.
By the way, during this particular part, you actually don't have to worry about fuel now. For now on, you have infinite fuel for some reason. I guess the main reason for that is
because the river wills it.
Yeah. And and look at that. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for your body. I know you didn't do it, but sorry, I need to ventilate. There you go.
Oh.
You monster! You killed the Triceratops.
Actually,
He's only knocked out, Dwibs.
He's only sleeping, Dwibs, as you can see.
He only fainted.
Oh, the pump station.
The pump station
has been overrun by dinosaurs. Shut off all the valves to make it through.
Fuck this level. Fuck this level in the fucking ass. Let's just say there's a lot of dying that I cut off from this level.
Is that difficult?
Not so much difficult.
Depends on the player.
Not so much difficult, more like badly designed in a lot of ways, especially with the raptor.
It depends on the player and how well your reflexes are. Let's just say this is the level that likes to throw a lot of stuff at you and really test your timing in quite a peculiar manner.
Yeah, true.
I honestly didn't really have that much trouble with this level, but then again, like I said, I'm one who likes the challenge, but I wouldn't say it's unfair necessarily, but I will say that compared to the other levels, which didn't really test your timing as much, this level does kind of come out of left field.
Not to mention the frame rate. The frame rate is this is a level where the frame rate tends to take quite a big dip sometimes. As you're seeing right now, which is interesting. How do you fuck up the frame rate for a fucking Genesis game?
Weird. I never recalled having frame rate issues when I played it. Odd.
Sure, it's not an emulator problem.
No, it's not an emulator problem. It was also happened. I have the physical copy of this, and it also happened there.
Right.
Well, then again, that's the Mega Drive version.
No, well, despite the 50 hertz, it still had a consistent frame rate in most games. So I don't think it's the PAL format. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Basically, I'm supposed to jump on the wheel and then jump on the platform. The problem is that this tends to happen sometimes. So excuse me. I'm sorry. There we go. Jesus.
I think there's actually been gifts made of stuff like that from the game.
All right, climb the stairs. Climb the stairs.
Climbing.
I don't remember going through a fucking pump station.
But this is more awesome.
Also, the music.
John Williams at his best.
Yeah, totally.
Alright.
I can imagine Dwibs' nightmare, an entire John Williams 8-bit soundtrack.
Well, there were.
No, I love 8-bit, Jovah. I grew up on it because I played the Game Boy a lot when I was younger.
Hold on. The Game Boy. Which Game Boy are you referring to? Because remember, the newer Game Boys could actually do the bit stuff higher than 8-bit in some regards.
Color.
Color. Okay.
Alright, so once again, the T-Rex. The T-Rex is actually not hard to avoid once you know what to do. Basically, just throw a grenade at him and just pass through. That's what I'm about to do. Basically, I'm trying my best to throw a rocket at him, but it's not working, so let's just use the grenade. There we go. Yes, just stay there and...
Do nothing.
I won't grenade you again.
Gotta love how even though the grenade is explosive, it doesn't damage him at all.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess he's crying on the inside.
Meanwhile, this one is eating the Dilophosaurus that he just killed.
How nice.
That's something else.
Yeah, he's another thing that I do like, actually. See, the game's AI actually does a fantastic job in portraying the cleverness of the velociraptors. That's definitely one. There's even a point in the next level where they actually set up a trap for you. So the designers did do their homework in terms of how to portray Dinosaur. So kudos to that, I guess.
There's one thing I've been wondering recently. I was thinking about getting another retro console to go alongside my N64. The issue is, I'm still thinking of which one to get. I asked SSMB not too long ago, and most of them suggested Dreamcast.
Well, I already have a Dreamcast, so I can just
the Dreamcast is an awesome system. You've got quite a few good collection of games there. You've got Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, Shenmue 1 and 2. What else is there? Oh yeah,
the trilogy of Capcom fighters, you know, Project Justice, Plasma Sword, and
some Dreamcast Spider-Man. Yeah,
actually the Spider-Man the Dreamcast Spider-Man I've also got on the PS1. So
the best, also the best.
Well, the Dreamcast version is the better version.
Prepare yourselves, guys, for frame rate hell.
Oh boy.
It's the Matrix. We're in focus mode.
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Basically, I went paranoid a bit.
The frame rate is telling you where to go.
Yeah. I guess. All right, let's go. Oh, there you are again. Grenade.
Oh, nice. Take this.
There we go. Turn off the valve. There we go.
Oh, stop complaining.
There we go.
It got off for like a few seconds only to
put back to sleep.
Yeah.
Turn off the valve. Hey, you just defied the laws of gravity.
That's right, the velociraptors are clever enough that they can actually pull off your moves and go right through the walls too, just to get at you. Clever girl indeed.
Alright, now let's get this off back here. There we go. And knock out this velociraptor. There we go.
Ooh!
Gotta love his pain cry. Ooh!
Ooh!
Okay, I hate this section because this section makes no sense to me to this day. Because basically, you're supposed to allow yourself to climb, but the problem is that he doesn't always do it. Like basically, if you climb if you grab onto the right side, you'll not climb. Basically, you have to climb. Basically, you have to grab onto the left one. See, now it worked. Okay. And now you have to jump from rope to rope when you get to the top of this. The problem is that the controls are so bad that I failed so hard. And jump cuts. There you go. Basically, what you just saw was me skipping through like an hour of trying this section over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it's sadly a common thing about games of that era. For some reason, a lot of developers thought, hey, we should make climbing exactly precise to where you actually have to land on the chain or rope in order to actually climb it. Needless to say, it was a rather frustrating element.
Yeah. There we go. And now the canyon.
From here, you will have to travel overland through the canyon.
And that's all the info you get.
Okay.
Well, we'll see to that in the next part.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, see you for the next part, everybody.
Okay, see you.
Mm-hmm.